Story time. I will share a story with you guys that completely changed the lives of my family forever. But before I get into the story, I'd like to share with you guys what brought me here. And I'll try to articulate myself so you can understand me or enunciate to where you can understand. Uh, my wife and my youngest son, Eric, and we were the only three left at the dinner table one night after dinner. And he shared, I don't know what we was talking about, but he said, Dad, you need to get on there and talk. He said there he's in social media. He said you need to get on there and talk. And so my wife chimed in. She actually agreed with it. And she said, you don't just need to promote your book, but you need to get on there and share some wisdom. Uh, so I was reluctant to get on here. I offered them all kind of excuses as to why I didn't want to do it. But the real reason is because my self conscious. When I lost my tooth, that took my self esteem down pretty low. And, I didn't want to talk behind that. I even wore a mask over because I was ashamed without it. That, with one tooth missing, it looked kind of weird. Made me feel weird. But when I look at what he's my youngest, when I look at what he's overcome and still overcoming, there's no way I can let a tooth stop me from what I feel I was called to do. And to confirm that feeling and that calling, uh, my loved ones feel the same. With that being said, I digress into the story. Back on August 27, 2019, I received a phone call. Well, actually, it was a FaceTime call. It was a usual FaceTime call when I'm not at home. I was in California at the time. For those of you who don't know, I drive trucks for a living and have been now for 22 years. Uh, but on this particular day, my boys called me, Andre and Eric, when they got home from football practice. Like I said, it's pretty standard procedure. Uh, but they called me when they got home. Andre stoked as usual when he called uh, Geek to tell me about his day. Because it seems like he always dominate. Even when he don't dominate, he gonna tell me he dominate. But Eric, on the other hand, didn't want he didn't want to show his face. And then he was mumbling under his breath. So his mom started talking, and so he was just like, "Come on, mom, come on, mom." So I told him, put your face on the screen, man. I want to see you, bro. Uh, so when he finally got on the screen, I understood why he didn't want to show his face because he had this huge ice pack, like huge ice pack covering this area. Uh, so I asked him what happened, and he started off slow. But then I reminded him that when I ask you a question, you're obligated to tell me the truth. Uh, so he told me what happened. He got knocked out in practice. He said it was only for 60 seconds or so, but come to find out, the coach that was actually there, he was out for several minutes, according to the coach. Uh, so I informed Eric what I would do. Uh, that he can't practice or he can't play until I talk to the coach. You know, I need to know what's going on, and because like I said, Eric explained to me what happened, and the hit drill itself, I didn't have a problem with, but it was the distance in which they the coach had him set apart. Uh, that was my issue. So immediately, uh, I told him what my plan of action was, and then he didn't like it. Uh, of course, he didn't like it. He was only 15, uh, but so I dismissed it. And once I dismissed it, that left me and my wife to conversate. And so she pretty much felt like he felt, uh, baby, you're doing too much. Like it don't take all of that. You know, he looked like he all right to me.